The heroin epidemic in the valley isn't slowing down, and tonight parents in Girard hosted a drug forum at the high school called Just Once No More. The goal? To educate people about the drug and the power of addiction. 27 First News reporter Christina Mullen is here with what she learned. Christina?
Erica, it's a problem to say the least. In Trumbull County, 3 children a week are dying from a heroin overdose. The community of Girard wanted to educate its children about how deadly the drug is. Ron Testa and Kathy Joy, sitting with grandchildren by their side, wanting to teach them just that, the dangers of heroin.
It's not like the drugs that people said, I'm going to experiment and try it. You do it just once and you can get hooked and you can die, and that's the message.
Girard City Schools hosted Just Once No More. The goal is to teach the community the dangers of heroin and to instill that message into children's minds. Several speakers joined the event. Chloe Reese was a young wife who lost her husband to the addiction. Her husband kept a journal from his journey, and she shared it with the crowd. She said there are many do's and don'ts when trying to help an addict.
You want them to promise you, I'm not going to use anymore. I promise I'm going to go to rehab and I'm going to come home and I'm never going to use again. That's a main mistake that people make, is making them make promises, because then they feel even more pressure.
She also told me going to 12-step meetings is a must, and getting a sober sponsor. Reese also said her husband showed plenty of signs of being addicted. He was sluggish, could fall asleep at any second. His mood could change instantly, and when she found a syringe, she knew. But for Kathy Migalozzi, who lost her daughter just at 16 years old, she wants to stress to parents.
Watch for warning signs, because I didn't have any,
And she didn't, because it was her daughter's first time ever doing the drug. Experts believe the problem begins with an addiction to prescription painkillers, and Reese agrees.
But then they're expensive and they're harder to come by now. So heroin is the same kind of high, just cheaper, easier to find, but you don't know what you're getting.
But everyone who shared their stories tonight all hope that they can help at least one person overcome their battle. Organizer David Angler hopes that other communities will see the message they sent out, and they'll want to have Just Once No More in their schools.
So what's Angler's direct connection with the heroin epidemic?
Well, he's a lawyer, as mentioned, and he was sick of seeing his clients, or representing his clients, that have this heroin addiction.
Sure.
So he thought this would help at least somebody.
All right. Thanks, Christina. We hope we helped just one tonight.